between the Detroit Lions and the Tennessee Titans. The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. On first down, Swift sheds off the tackle. He'll have a first down past the 40. Great way to start the drive.
He comes back to the huddle. He better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
So
the big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. They'll run for the first time with Johnson, and he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 50-yard line.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. A first down carry here for Johnson. He's got the first down here inside the 30. He cuts it right. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Carry on Johnson. His first touchdown of the new season as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Bullock good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
they took a lot of money from us.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry.
Really,
about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
There's laying a lot of flags, dude. There's more bounties and everything out there. So they're pushing us to scrap.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. A shotgun handoff to Henry.
Yeah,
and they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first down. Couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular
Yeah, bullshit they take them away from you.
They're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 17 yards on that play for the Titans.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
Not in your guys' now.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Hey, Mike, if you playing, bro, we're gonna
2nd and 3. Now they set up
well, I backed out your guys' because you had too many in there, so I backed out.
It'll be back at the 36.
I'm saying we got 3 right now.
That screen there on 2nd down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have
right after this one, I will.
The quarterback sticks in his pocket.
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize that it's broken down,
get in
just
it.
throw it at the feet of
Take
your
off,
intended
take
receiver
off,
so
take
that no one
off.
can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the first down on third down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
And they'll get him down
You
right
dummy.
about the 20. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be
I love my little
2nd and 8.
bait.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Herbert flushed. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Jared Davis just creating a disaster there for the offense as that one goes 16 yards in the wrong direction.
Wow.
9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile.
Just like that.
From the gun.
Yep.
Herbert. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 15, and he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. No doubt a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Back to throw. Stafford. Completing it here to Marvin Jones. 15 yards for the Lions there on a 1st down.
Right.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Stafford going to give this one off to Johnson. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 39-yard line.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Lions 7, Titans nothing.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. And to give this time to the tailback. And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down. You don't see that a ton, do you? A cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run.
Remember, he had to go back to the tower
Confidence
to
to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball is moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends
looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Super Bowl 49 hero Malcolm Butler. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions quote-unquote go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well. One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second
Ever
half.
since the
Some of these
update.
shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. And this one complete to Smith. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. On 3rd down, Herbert. Uncorks one for Davis. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this.
And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Derrick Henry, his second touchdown on the season, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, and it balances it out.
I'm flying
and we
down
know
to
that's
pick
not
you up,
really
bro.
true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
You see me?
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Stafford, he's going to loft one deep left side here. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And he's able to
You got to go back to the tower, right?
yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
And you see that thing in the right-hand corner pop up, you got it.
Up 1st and 10
That's all I can tell you.
at the
That's how it works.
41-yard line. A run on 1st down, but it's not going to get him much. Maybe a yard, and that's all. On the tackle, it's Randy Gregory.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tony Jefferson. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line. They are in an interception mood on defense. Had 2 nice interceptions a week ago. Now 2 here in the first half.
Ain't nothing popping up in this room.
And the only way to truly be good ball hawks is not guessing. It's not just simply anticipation. It's study and understanding what they like to do and beating them to the spot and creating big plays.
Well, they're watching the film, and it's working. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. A shotgun snap for Stafford. And he'll find Galladay. That's complete.
I don't know what to tell you
And
on
they
that one,
will
bro.
eventually
Y'all went
get
to the
him
broken
down, but
airplane,
he's
right?
inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to
That
get
happened
on
on Happy
3rd
Meal
down, and
Monday.
that sets up a 1st and goal. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the first half. All knotted up. It's 7.
We got to look
A
for
reminder
another
coming up
game.
at halftime. We'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his 2nd week of the regular season. Now Johnson. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line.
We're going to find
Only a
out
yard that
next
time.
game
2nd and goal.
what you
And
actually
a nice
got.
job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He was trying to get his 2nd touchdown already in the first half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a 2nd. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll run it with Johnson. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. This Titan defense, they just will not give in easily. Looking for another stop, 3rd and goal.
They about they load out right there to the right.
Now Stafford.
I'm dropping
Toward
y'all
the
off right
end
here.
zone, but that's going to wind up
Get up,
incomplete.
so I can
More
fly.
problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as
You
well as
focus
I
on
do in
me.
this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to.
Come on, let's go.
The field goal attempt that went through.
I just got out of it. We was fucked. When y'all went down, it was over with.
At their own 25-yard line.
Let's go. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. You're down 3 under a minute to go. How aggressive are you going to be in this spot?
My game's almost over. I got a minute.
As I probably would want to be. Only down 3. I mean, it might as well be even going into the half. That's not a deficit that makes me want to push it and potentially make a mistake in this situation and cost myself even more points.
But boy, getting into field goal range and tying it, that's tempting.
Awfully enticing. You almost talked me into it.
And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
What happened?
The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
All right, mine's over.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
You guys start one up yet?
Close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Ready.
Operating from the gun. Herbert looking deep downfield. That's caught inside the 20. And he is able to take this way down into Detroit territory. A big play that time for the Titans. 66 yards.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
3 down. Watch that. Kill.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
you want 2.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
Henry, the lone man in the backfield. So 2nd and goal, and the big man Henry alone in the backfield. They get it to him running left. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Derrick Henry, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Titans are going to retake the lead. Bailey got the extra point, and the lead is now 14-10. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And out of a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Get ready.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. On second down, Johnson. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that plan any down.
They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
From the 39, Stafford throwing deep for Galladay. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Detroit. Kenny Galladay, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Lions are once again going to retake the lead. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And it's now 17-14. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Go to the one that's closest to you, bro.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They had seized the lead there for a little bit with a starting drive in the third quarter, but a moment ago the touchdown that puts them back behind.
So their defense is under siege a little bit right now because they are not able to solve their opponents. So they've got to keep hammering away on offense.
Oh, come on. That's really gave you that.
Appears to be a shootout.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. This is Henry, and he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Tackle made by the third-round pick out of Louisiana, Tracy Walker. They'll try the right side with Henry. That second down run, a big help. The 7 yards leaves them with just a 33 now.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Back to throw. Herbert, it's caught by Davis. That'll put him at 77 yards receiving for the ball game. It's a first down.
How'd you get a dog?
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. A first down carry for Henry. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back.
Oh, hold on. Hey, Connor, look at your shit before we start. That's the... Here you go.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll run it again with Henry. And he's got about 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 25. And a pretty good run as he'll get this down close to a first at the Lions' 25.
Which one? What do you say, 3 or 4?
Let's go. 10 Lobo. Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
Each team has its own terminology. Some people call it jumbo, some call it monster, some call it king. but it doesn't really matter. They brought in the big lumber to pick up that first down.
Yeah, you think about goal line defense with the goal line offense that time getting it done. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 8-yard line.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action.
Hey, look, we got twins in here.
After this break, you're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go. Set 50. Plant. General West. He's checking.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Deron Harmon. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
So now from half the distance closer, here's first and goal. Derrick Henry. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. Second and goal from the 1.
So what I do is I like putting C4 on top of a helicopter and waiting for somebody to get into it.
And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out as his guys are able to regain the lead. He's got the hat trick now of rushing touchdowns. Also has his team the advantage.
And I'm looking at it 2 ways here. If I'm on defense, I don't care what they do now. I commit as many people as it takes to slowing him down running the football. Even if they want to hit me over the top on play action, I just don't let him beat me that way anymore. And if I'm him, I'm in the huddle calling the plays myself. I don't care what play call comes in. I tell my quarterback, guess what? You're handing it to me again.
And if I'm the quarterback, I'm saying, okay, that sounds good, right?
Smart quarterback.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just thinking what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And all the way down to the 35. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. From the gun, a run for Johnson. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, as the defense rallies quickly after the nice move. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3.
Delta. 54. Right. 54. We ain't giving him nothing.
On 2nd and 7, Stafford. He gets this one to Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Right there. 54. Right there. Right there. 54. Stay 50. Stay 50. Big 20.
Now a first down throw. Stafford. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense, when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Going to throw deep for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offensive offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really with the 4-minute
over and over.
Just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays. But it has to be
I don't like how they took it killing away.
And keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again,
there's extra points that are given.
Keep possession of the football.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. And the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Lions will take over. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Ow. I wanted to pull my parachute, but I was late.
Off the interception from the last drive. He'll look
Anybody in my area?
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Muhammad Wilkerson sacks him that time, coming in off the edge. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack.
Oh, a hit. He lost the football.
I did all mine in the money one.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or moved away from him. In this case, a
crusher there as it's intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. 2nd and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run. 2nd and 14. He's got Smith here, and he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
Check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21.
From the gun, Herbert, the open man is Smith. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee.
Come on,
Not
Mike.
totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Showing up, showing up. Whip.
I'm gonna come get you. Get off, Mike.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Henry, and I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That'll go as a loss of 5, and it'll be a 2nd and long.
Let's go now. 10-2 start. 22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber. Fire.
Here's Mostert. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. And the Lions going with an extra DB here on 3rd down.
Alpha. Ready.
Off the play fake. Herbert. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Jamie Collins in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Out of bounds as he appeared to be looking for the corner. He got it. They're going to mark this at the 4-yard line.
You hate to give the ball away here in the 4th quarter while you're just holding a slim lead. But that punt, absolutely ideal. They pin them inside the 5-yard line. They give their defense a really nice opportunity.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, You've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and making an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short in the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover up. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Well, we saw a close game that kept us on the edge of our seats down to that final whistle. And right before that final whistle, defense with one last exclamation mark there, getting the sack to end it.
I love how you phrased it because we were waiting to